Now, if you have to look at one, you can state things like the following. For the comment on the points scored by the team, you can say, well, the data is skewed to the left, right? Or negatively skewed, right? And then you can say that, well, these break the data up into quartiles. So you can also mention that a quarter of the team scored above 46 points, or 3/4 of the team scored below 46 points, or half the team scored less than 42, right? All those little things you can mention. I'll write out a couple more that compared to the box and whiskers there. You can say, remember the interquartile range is the middle 50% scored between 32 and 46 points. 75%, let's write it like that. 75% of team scored less than 42 points. Now, whether you want to comment on whether the team is good or bad depends on your knowledge of basketball. So if you have knowledge and you can actually tell people what you think of this, you're allowed to do that. This is a subjective question. That's why I'm not going to write more. Whatever you write, just make sure you can substantiate it, and that will earn you the marks. Right, let's look at the mark allocation. That's the end of question 1. Right, they were a bit stingy. The first question, finding the median, they gave you 1 mark for. Alright, so didn't have to show them any calculations, just the middle value, 42 points. Then for the interquartile range, obviously 1 mark for finding Q1 and Q3, and then 1 mark for indicating what the interquartile range is. The box and whiskers, once again 3 marks for the box, and obviously the 2 maximum and minimum that you had to identify as well. And then the last one, well, I'm just going to go there and say 2 marks for the substantiated comments that you made. Alright, thank you.